Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Today we are going to talk about politics again, and our topic today is about uh, Mr. President Trump. Uh, Many of us we saw in the news how much the liberals are so angry for Trump being elected. And if you go in Twitter, you will see how crazy they are going through. However, today I'm going to share with you something maybe you are not aware of, not about what's happening in America. What's happening in America is very normal, by the way, because when you see those protests against Trump, you need to ask yourself, who are they, those who protest against Trump? You know, California have millions of illegal immigrants. So imagine you are illegal and you live in California, and now there's a new president who's going to kick you out. There's a 3 millions, at least 3 millions wanted criminals who live in the states who they are illegal immigrants. Criminals, not I'm not talking about every illegal immigrant, just 3 millions who they are criminals wanted by the FBI. Imagine. And each time they arrest them, they let them go. They cannot put in jail 3 millions. There's no jail can contain 3 millions. In other way, almost 6% to 7% of California is occupied by criminals who they are officially criminals. So add to that the number of those who they are not the criminals but they are illegal immigrant. So when I see they say 50,000 20,000 people they went in LA, as we see in the video here, they went against Trump. I'm really surprised why the number is so small. We should see millions of those liberals, and the immigrant alone they can make 10 millions. So if I see 10 millions go in the street, I won't be surprised, because we have more, at least 10 million illegal immigrants who they are living in this state. So what we see is a perfect example about how dangerous the situation in USA. Those people, they can burn your country upside down. If 10 millions go on the street right now, we start burning cars, what you can do about it? We will face a civil war. And those liberals, they don't care really for the security and the safety of America. Oh, what they care is how to get more illegal immigrant, make them citizen, so in the process, after 50 years from now, this country will contain nothing of the American, but will contain people who will vote always Democrat. Actually, in 20-30 years from now, California will be I'm not against a race, you know that, but this is the plan. The plan is in certain years of now, California will be zero American and we will be almost 90% Mexican, and then California is going to go back to Mexico. And actually already they are asking California to go back to Mexico, and look like this is the plan. And the liberals, they don't care really what will happen next. What they care for is how to make this country controlled by liberals. What will happen? What the destruction? Is the country going to be divided? They don't care. This is the loss of their worry. So those, they don't present us, and we are the one who vote for Trump. And the American, they said their word, and he is the president. He is not going to be the president. He is the president. Some they are asking Trump to stand up and do something about it. Trump, right now, he is not in power. The one in power is Obama. You notice that Obama is so quiet because he is one of the gang. And you ask yourself what they want. I mean, seriously, what is next? Are you trying to create civil war? Why we don't see the liberals leaders don't say, guys, this is democracy and this is the vote? And when Obama won 8 years ago, those guys did not go in the street and they did not say we don't accept Obama as a president, and they just swallow it. And this is what happened. This is how the election is. And instead they try to switch things upside down and make the country go in the wrong direction. Now I'm not going to speak about those because really they don't make any difference. Sooner or later, Trump is going to kick you out, and get ready for it. And actually, Trump, he said he want to kick out only 3 million criminals, not all the immigrant. Actually, I'm really upset from him saying that, because he should kick every illegal immigrant. You know, it's not fair that somebody like me, if I want to bring my family to the state, if I have a family in the Middle East, I want to bring them. I am myself, I'm an immigrant. They have to wait for 15 or 20 years to get here. They have to wait literally for at least 15 to 20 years before they can get their chance to come to America. And then someone, he just flipped the wall over the wall and he get inside America and you give him a green card. That's absolutely garbage. You are telling people you want to come to America, don't come from the right door, just jump over the wall. Why you want to wait? Just to fly to Mexico, cross the borders, you are in America. This is an open message for the whole world to take over your country. Tomorrow we will have 10 millions coming from Afghanistan, 30 million from Pakistan, Afghanistan, you name it, Iran. It's not only for the Mexican, it's for everybody. It's an open border. And this is what liberals they stand for, because simply they don't care really for this country. As I said, they bring those people and they give them, you know, they give them the green card. So later, you know, they will give them citizenship, and then they will vote for Democrat, and they continue this way. And then Republican, they will find later that America is not America no more, and there's no American in America. And not only this, if you go in California, you will find that English is not a must. Imagine if every immigrant, like my first language is Arabic. Imagine we make in America the law as the following: everybody speak the language he wants, and there is no official language. That is a big threat for the idea of the country. This is why you go in California, you will find people do not speak at all English. They live in America, in California for 20 years, but still they are speaking their own language. Especially if you are coming from Mexico, you speak Spanish, you don't speak English. Well, how you expect those people to be a real citizen of this country if they don't speak the language of the country? You are creating a society inside the society which is very dangerous. You are creating a society which obviously they don't want to be mixed with anyone, and that will create gang system where society can go against other society anytime, anywhere, because they don't consider themselves part of the society of America. So imagine we invite from every country a group, and we say to them, don't learn English, speak your language only, and live together and do business together and carry your flag, not our flag. Then what America for? If you go in California, you will find that all kinds of flags except the American flags. Nobody put American flags in front of his house. California is screwed up. Actually, this is explained why California is facing bankruptcy over and over and over. There's millions of illegal immigrants who get benefit of the government of California, but they don't pay tax. They come over the border, they sign for welfare, their children get school for free, food for free, food stamps, even apartment for free. And the stupid government of California pay for all of this, and then they end with bankruptcy. That is the truth. They go bankruptcy because they are spending more than they are making, even though California have the biggest companies in the world. Google is in California. Imagine how much Google pay tax to California. Imagine how Yahoo pay tax in California. This is the headquarters, and they are all Facebook, Twitter, all is in California. So California should be the most rich place ever in this earth, but yet they are facing bankruptcy because almost more than 12 to 15% of the population became illegal immigrant. And even those who get citizenship, they live by welfare because they are not coming to this country to work. Why you want to work? Why you want to work? I mean, why you want to work? You know, just go and sign for welfare. A woman, she will come with 5 kids, she sign for welfare, and then, you know, the government pay, and she stay home, her apartment for free, her health is for free, her children, they go to school for free and they get their food for free, and even they get the Obama phone. Even your cell phone is for free. Why you want to go to work? So I'm so happy that Trump is here, and I hope Trump, he will kick every illegal immigrant out of the country, not only those who they are criminals. And we should make a law forbid anyone who enter the country illegally to earn in the future a green card. No way you should get a green card, because this is the plan of the Democrat, so they can control the country by immigrants who don't belong to the country, and they don't want to belong to the country. You see, those are not immigrants to come and immigrate and live here forever to make America great again. No, those people, they are here, but they stay with their citizenship. When they say back home, what is back home? Back home is where they're coming from. It's not here. It's not America. Me as an immigrant, when I say, because you know, if I don't believe America is my country, I will say back home. What is back home? That's mean you believe that back home is your home. Back there, not here. America is, for them, is nothing but a cow where they can get a free milk. When anything wrong happened to America, they will be the first to leave. This is why you see they don't join the army to defend America. They don't belong to America. They don't want to belong to America. America welcome those who want to belong to America. Immigrant who will come to create a chaos, and they will create problems, and they will live without paying tax, and they will live for free, those are not welcome, and we know how it's work. And again, remember, I'm not against immigrants. Me myself, I am an immigrant, and you can tell from my accent. So don't tell the people you speak to, oh, this guy is a white guy. In America, they don't consider me as a white guy. I'm not a redhead. So stop fooling people who speak about you love America, but the fact you hate America. There's facts about liberals which people really don't discuss. Liberals are the most people speak about protecting human rights, but they are the first one who step to do abortion and killing babies. They are the first one who says we are against war, but look at them. They are savage who go in the street, burn cars, and destroy property. They are the most people who say we are the most obedience to law, but the fact is the opposite. They are the one who says we believe in equal rights, but when we won the election, they don't believe in our rights. They are the ones who say, you know what, George Bush was a person of war, but Obama having war for the last 8 years non-stop, war in Syria, war in Libya, war everywhere. It is not a problem for them. George Bush was the problem. I remember when George Bush one day he said we should profile anyone who come from the Middle East. The liberals, they went so crazy. They said, how you do that? This is racism. Obama, after less than 5 days after taking the office, he made it official executive order to profile anyone coming from certain countries, and you can go check it out right now. And nobody of the liberals complain. George Bush, he said it, he did not do it. The liberals, they went crazy. Obama, he do it. Liberals, they are not complaining. Nobody says that Obama is a racist. When George Bush, he said that, are you crazy? You wanna profile people because of their religion? You want to profile people because of their race? You want to profile people because of their color? Unbelievable, disgusting. You are the same exactly they are doing right now with Trump. But when Obama he do it, it's very fine. Nobody complain. Nobody open his mouth. CNN, even Fox News, nobody open his mouth. Nobody even want to talk about it, because at the end of the day, the owner of all those stations you see is the same person. It's the same machine. Democrats, you know, me as an immigrant, when I start questioning which party is good for me after I became a citizen, for sure I started questioning long before that, but I noticed that whoever take a citizenship in this country, he joined Democrat, because they convince you that Democrat is the one who stands for the rights of the minority. the rights of the immigrants. But the fact those people, they don't stand for anyone's rights. Like what you get from them, except they are destroying the country. What we get from the liberals after 8 years of Obama, 8 years, we are back down to not only down zero now, we are down the earth. What Obama did in 8 years, anyone from the liberals can tell me? What is the biggest deal he did? Obamacare, it's a scam. It's a scam. Imagine I applied for Obamacare a year ago because they told me by law now you have to do it, otherwise you will be in trouble, which means I've been forced to do it. So I did. I received my insurance a month ago, and when I receive it, it says in the same day I receive another letter, two letters, one saying you are approved, the second letter says your insurance expired. Like what? I just got the insurance. How I receive it in the same day, how it's expired in the same day, which means they were putting me in their books. I am insured for a year, but in fact I was not insured, and now it's expired. Somebody was collecting money from my back. They charge the government, whoever they are in charge, they charge the government that this guy is insured, but the guy is the last one to know he's insured. I'm not insured. The letter is so clear. It says today you are approved, which means before I'm not approved. And then the second letter said your insurance expired. Please verify your information and send the application again. Very disgusting. Lies over lies over lies. So I'm so glad that we have a Trump, and finally someone he is not part of this gang is going to say things as it is. You see, if you see the title of my podcast now, it's about 8 years of liberals and 0 days of Trump. They are angry from Trump for what? He did not take over yet. He did not do anything yet. They are angry from what? Like, you know, if this guy, he was in government for 6 months and he did something wrong, okay, you know what? If he was for a week there and he did something wrong, he is not there yet. 8 years did not make you angry, and we are bankrupt. We are borrowing every day $2.5 billion from China. Every day. And that is not making them angry. Why? Why? They will be angry. They are illegal immigrants. It's truly disgusting, and in the same time it's amazing to find someone is an American taking the side of this gang. In the same time, you will see those liberals, they say that the ones who made Trump win is the white. Let us say for the sake of argument this is true. So what? The white are not a human? Let us say for the sake of argument Obama, he won because of the black. So what? The black are not a human? This is election. Election, the one who vote and he get more vote, he won. As simple as that. The one who vote for him is the white or the black. Same time, this is absolutely false. A lot of black people, they voted for him. Me myself, I'm from the Middle East, they call me Arab, I voted for him. A lot of people from everywhere, even Mexican, they voted for him, because most of the Mexican who consider themselves a citizen in this country, they don't want to find illegal immigrant flooding their country, destroying their economy. They run away from Mexico because of the problems of Mexico. They don't want to find that Mexico exists again in California. They jump over the wall for a reason, because where they live, it's not heaven. They are seeking better life. So those Mexican who they are legally exist in USA, they don't want to see what happened to their country in Mexico to happen in USA, because then they will go to where? They will jump to Canada. Then Canada will turn the same as USA again, and then they will jump to where? To Alaska, where you will keep jumping. So even Mexican who they are in this country legally and they are citizens, They don't want the illegal immigrant to flood the country, because this is not for their benefit. Go and see in Phoenix. In Phoenix, the biggest problem in Phoenix is kidnapping. Kidnapping, and after they kidnap you, they kill you. If you are lucky, they torture you only. Who are they? Those who they are kidnapping and torturing? Those are illegal immigrants from the cartel, the drug dealers of Mexico. It is number one issue. The police there, they spend billions of dollars to fight kidnapping. Imagine you live in USA and you are not secure in the street. Anyone can kidnap you anytime and you disappear, because those people, they come to this country, those drug dealers, and they live in Phoenix the same as they live in Mexico. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. They kidnap people in Mexico, they kill them, they shoot them, they bury them, and they can do the same in USA. So the truth is the truth, and we will not let them take over. In the front of me I have a video, and this video is made by a Saudi guy. Now this Saudi guy is stating some facts. You know, you agree with him, you don't agree with him. He is just presenting his view of Trump and the view of the Arab and the Muslim Saudi in general about Trump and about Obama. This guy in his video, and this is why I'm going to show you this video actually, he shows us how Trump was treated by the Saudi king. Or let's say he is expecting how the Saudi, they will treat Trump, and how they did treat Obama already. When Trump, he went to Saudi Arabia, the king, he left him in the airport. Imagine, he left him in the airport and he went. And when he came again to Saudi Arabia, the king was not even waiting for him. He sent him one of the princes. There's more than 6,000 princes of Saudi Arabia, and the king was not there, because they don't respect you, my friend. You have a potato president who bow down to their king. Do they dare to do that to Trump? You see, a president, he presents how much respect we as American we have. This is the most powerful country in the world. The king of the little tiny Saudi Arabia, who we are protecting them, he don't go to welcome our president in the airport. It's a shame. And the same time, exactly same what happened in China when Obama, he went there. They did not even have for him the like when they opened the door of the airplane, he did not find the red carpet waiting for him. He came out from the back door of the airplane. It's a big insult. And what Obama he do about it? He's it's okay, you know, no problem. It's a potato. America is not America no more. People don't respect us. People don't consider America as America. This is the most powerful man in the world. Imagine he go to little tiny stupid Saudi Arabia, who have more than 80% literacy in the country. They cannot even write and read. And we are the one who protect them. And we protected them for the last 70 years. And then when our president he go there, they don't even send the king to be waiting for him. And when he see him, he left him in the airport. He did not say, okay, let us go to my palace, Mr. President. You will see how those people, they will change when they see Trump. Let us see who dare to play that game with the Trump. They will never do that, and they will never try. When Obama he went to Saudi Arabia, every Saudi start making fun of him because he bowed down to kissing the hand of the king. If you remember, he literally bowed down kissing the hand of the king. Now here they are showing you, those Saudi, they are showing you that, you know what, we hope that Hillary, she will win because she's in our pocket. We know what the medicine of Hillary. She worshiped money. So we were hoping and we invested in Hillary so she will win. And the Saudi royal family now, they want their money back. All the money they invested in Hillary, it was not for donation reason. All of us we know. Nobody give tens of millions of dollars for free. What about the Saudi that donate their money to the poor people in Somalia? What about the Saudi donate the 30-40 million dollars to the refugee in Syria? Why to Hillary? Because they are buying their ticket for pay and play. And now Hillary, she is not going to be in the office, and so they are asking for their money back. Our investment is not working. I was watching in one of the Gulf TVs, Saudi TV. They were saying Hillary. They asked the host, "What do you think of Trump?" He said, "Don't talk about Trump. Trump, he will never win anyway. Don't waste your time about him. He will never win. Who will win is our women, the women we invest with." Hillary Clinton, in the last 3 years, she attended more than 18 wedding invitation in the city of Riyadh alone in Saudi Arabia. 18 wedding party. Now you tell me, who is inviting Hillary to 18 wedding party in Saudi Arabia? Like, do she have a family there, relatives there? Why she is attending 18? 18? The head of the Department of the State have time to attend 18 wedding party where in Saudi Arabia for people who they are not from our culture, not from our religion, not from our language, yet she go there because of the money, my friend. She go there, they will shower her with gifts. It's all about money. The same as the Queen of England. She keep going every 6 months, her or her son, to the Middle East because they are seeking money. Those people, they worship money. They don't care for you. And the problem now with the Trump, how we can buy Trump. Then this guy in this video, he speak about the Saudi prince. Remember, this guy is a Saudi. He speak about the Saudi prince who insulted Trump. Here, this is from very well-known TV station owned by the government of Saudi Arabia. It's called Al Arabiya. The son of the king, he announced, the crown prince, that we are funding the campaign of a Clinton. This is before Clinton she lose. All right, this guy is talking. As an Arab guy, he cannot keep his mouth shut. We are funding the campaign of Hillary Clinton. How come the liberals did not get angry that the one is funding their leader is Saudi Arabia? Do you know what Saudi Arabia is? Saudi Arabia is where people get killed for being gay, where people get killed for being lesbian, where women been stoned, where people they cut their hands and their foot and their head, the same as ISIS, exactly the same as ISIS. How come the liberals don't get upset that the fund is coming from such a country, such an evil, disgusting country? This is why you see that Hillary Clinton, she speak about Islam and Muslims, they are our friends, and Islam have nothing to do with terrorism, and Islam is absolutely a great religion. What this is Islam. Her boss is a criminal. In Saudi Arabia, like the funny, they say to you, we want to fight the Assad, the dictator in Syria. Why? Because he's the dictator. Well, is your friends who they are funding your campaign, are they dictators or they are democracy people? If you say one word about the king and his family, you and your family will disappear in the speed of light. There's a guy, he made a post, is very well known, you know. He made a post in Twitter. The court ordered him to go in jail, I think, for 10 years and 1,000 lashes. Where is Hillary Clinton to release him? For a post, they accuse him that he is making fun of Allah. All the countries who sponsor Hillary Clinton, there's thousands of people in jail just for saying their mind and their belief. And yet we say those are not dictators, those are our friends, and Islam is a great religion. That is the truth. But they don't want you to see it, they don't want you to talk about it, and they will not share it with you because all their money is coming from there. Then the Prince of Saudi Arabia, the Prince Al-Walid, as you see in the screen, this is his text. Al-Walid, he claimed that he bailed out Trump 3 times. The fact, this is absolutely false. Trump, when he suffered from like a money problem, he put things he owned for sale, and this guy, he bought from what he owned, and he is saying I bail you out, which is a very false statement. If I am going, if I'm facing some difficult time with my money and I put my car for sale, you do not bail me out if you buy it. You bought my car. You do not give me the money for free. So this guy is insulting Trump because he knows supposedly that Trump, there's no way he will win. And then he said to Trump, you are disgrace for mankind. You are a disgrace not only to the GOP but to all America. Withdraw from the USA presidential race, as you will never win. So this potato, he is guessing that, you know what, we are funding Clinton, and Clinton machine is a lot more powerful from this guy who is not is sponsored by anybody. Who is the one who sponsored him? No one. Even his own party leaders are against him, and this is true. Because those leaders of the Republican, they are for sale, the same as Hillary Clinton. It's a gang. And now Trump, he won, which they were not expecting to make it by himself. And now they are kissing his shoes because what they can do, that's it. But I'm sure soon they will make it very difficult for him. They are the snakes within the house. So this is an insult, and later, as soon as Trump he won, this Prince Al-Walid, who owned some part of Fox News, and he owned Citibank, and he owned a lot of institutes in USA, Trump, he answered him, and he gave him an answer to shut him up. So what Trump, he said to him, which mean if you think you can control or influence the USA by the money of your daddy, go and get lost. And this was the answer of Trump for this potato prince. Doopy Prince wants to control our USA politician with daddy money. Can't do it when I got elected. And by the way, the one is speaking about this is the Saudi guy we see in the video. And this is the truth. This is why you see all the protest now is sponsored by the same people who wanted Hillary Clinton to win. They are still investing money, hoping maybe we can take Trump out. We could not just give up. There's too much risk. The winning of Trump is a disaster. So let us, maybe we can make a war. Maybe we can make a civil war. Maybe we can make people take guns and shoot in the street each other. It doesn't matter what we can do, as long we can, maybe, hoping so, that we can take him out of office so he will not win the election as legal president, and he will not be in the White Office in January 20th. This is the plan. And then this guy, he talked about how the Saudi try their best to control us. Uh, if you remember, just last month, I think, not I think the month before, Obama, he made a vote. He used the veto right for him as a president against just a law, which is going to be the law allowed in American to go after 9/11 responsible ones, which is obviously the Saudi government. Have you ever heard of a president he take the side of a foreign country, was responsible for the death of more than 3,000 American immediate death, and later more than other 4,000 because of the war happened because of 9/11? He take the side of the Saudi and vote against the law which is against the Saudi, who they are responsible, not the one who is not responsible, against his own citizen. And you don't see any one of the liberals, they are going out in the street and flooding the street, says shame on you, Obama. How you can vote against the American and the family of those who killed, they are burned alive. Literally, this is what happened. They are burned alive. How you can vote against them, taking the side of a foreign country? You are a president of who? Are you president of USA? How in the world a president of a country he take the side of the enemy against his own people? Nobody questioned that. Obviously this guy is a traitor. He is for sale. He don't care for his country. What he care for is how I can make my boss, the one who pay me, happy. And you will notice each one of them, when he got elected and he became in the office, right away he create a foundation. We heard what happened about the foundation of a Clinton, but guess what? Obama right now, he have a foundation and he's getting hundreds of millions of dollars too, but nobody is talking about it. And I hope Trump, he will forbid anyone to go for public election if he is receiving fund from foreign countries. I hope he will do that, because this is very important. During the election, Clinton, Hillary, she have an ad in my TV, local TV stations, every almost 5-10 minutes. And Trump, he have only 3 ads in the whole day, because there's no balance in the money. And he should make a law that both and all those who they are going for election, they should have equal budget. They can't exceed it. To make it equal rights to speak out, to reach out, not the one who have money, he can reach out, and the one who is poor, he cannot. And that, by the way, can make a huge difference, because if I can be putting ad every TV station and you cannot, because you can't afford it, this is mean I have the chance to win, because I can speak to others and fooling them about you, and you don't have a chance to win because you cannot have advertising for yourself. So this is very important. Those things should change, that foreign money should not be used by anyone going for election, even if he received the money long before the election. Which means if you have a foundation and this foundation is sponsoring what you do, and this foundation ever receive foreign money as donation, you should not be allowed to use that money and you to go for election. We have to protect the right of this country, my friends, and we have to do it this way. And Trump, he should do it, and I'm sure he would do it, because he suffered a lot because of this money. Nobody asks himself why they are donating to Hillary Clinton. Why the king of Morocco, he want to donate $12 million for Trump? Go and see Morocco. Prostitution, rape, children's traffic, human trafficking, people selling their kidney. Why he don't donate the money to his own people? Why he want to give it to Clinton? And guess now what the Clinton, she is trying to do. They are talking that they are going to ask Chelsea Clinton to go for Congress in the coming election. Yeah, because now they are out of business. The foundation of Clinton is going to go bankrupt. Nobody will donate no more. They are out of power. So they need to put someone back in power. Clinton, the father, he cannot. That's it. He's over. Hillary, she is burned. That's it. It's over. So now we have a Chelsea. It's a business, my friend. The same as George Bush the father, George Bush the brother, George Bush the son. It's a business. Those people, they want to inherit us, and we are for sale. I go for governor, my son he go for Congress, my daughter she go for senators, and we control the whole state. And then when I resign, the son of my son, he will become a president too, or he will become a governor, etc. We are sick of those people. Doesn't matter, by the way, if they are Republican or if they are Democrat. This is not how America is. We don't inherit a job. And we are talking about public job. You see, if you have a company, you give your company to your son, this is very normal. But we are not a corporation to be transformed from father to son. We are not stock markets for sale where the father who owned the stock markets, he give it to his son. So if they try to make it Chelsea again in the Congress, we should be aware not to allow her to go there, because obviously this is the whole family is corrupt, and this is their target. Is like what? There's no other jobs for them to do except being in Congress and senators. That's it. But for sure, you know, like if you are a senator or you are a congressman, you can get a lot of money. You know, you get inside the power and you get connection, and then donations will come. And then the business of the foundation of a Clinton will be good. Let us see in the coming year how many pennies Hillary Clinton she will get as donations from foreign countries. I assure you, zero. Zero. Which is proving that the donation was not really for anything she do. It was for her. In the front of us here, when Obama he voted against Jesta, Dr. Jill Stein posted, if Saudi Arabia funded 9/11 and ISIS too, why does Obama protect them? Clinton armed them. How come the liberals don't get upset when they hear this news? All of us, we know that the terrorist in Syria is armed by us. And when we say the terrorist, we say ISIS and anyone else, because all of them, they are ISIS, by the way. They have different names, but they are Islamic terrorists. How come the liberals did not ask Obama why? And now imagine the liberals, they want Trump to attack the government of Syria. I thought the liberals, they are people of peace. They are against war. The answer is very simple. The terrorists in Syria is sponsored by the Saudi. There's a video exists in YouTube. You can go and search it, search right now, where the vice president of Obama, I call him Joe Bite Me, because each time he talk he bite Obama, he expose him. Joe Bite Me, he said that the one who funded the terrorists and ISIS in Syria is Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Emirat, and you can go right now and you can watch it and listen to it. And don't tell me the vice president he is saying things which is not true. If the vice president of USA, and he is the assistant, the second man after Obama, saying such a thing, that the one who fund ISIS and the one who fund Al-Qaeda and the terrorists in Syria is Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Emirat, you tell me why we have a very, very, very amazing relationship with them. How come we get so upset from Russia for fighting ISIS, and we are so close and so friends for those who funded ISIS? How come we don't get upset from Turkey, who have their doors open for 5 years? Every young terrorist from around the world, he have to come to Turkey in order to go to Syria. Imagine in the time of war, a young guy, he is 18 years old, he want to cross the borders, and the Turkish police did not feel suspicious about him. He want to go across the border to go where? To a country which is demolished and it's a wartime. Like, this is not a time for tourism. So why he's going there? The people of the country themselves, millions, are fleeing out. And then we will find someone coming from China and he want to go to Syria. Obviously he's a terrorist. He is trying to join ISIS and Al-Qaeda, and Turkey allowed them. They welcomed them. They never question any of them. 8 years created a huge chaos all over the Middle East, and the naive American, they cannot see it, and they are so blind, or they decide to be blind. Sometimes I feel it's really disgusting, and sometimes I say to myself, what's wrong with those people in America? They cannot see. Are they blind? It doesn't matter if you are Republican or you are Democrat. Supposedly you have a brain. And what we see is really disgusting. This Saudi guy here is quoting Trump, where he said, we are defending Saudi Arabia. Each time Saudi Arabia go in a chaos, we are the one who send our army to defend them. And the Saudi, they never paid America a penny. And this is true. Why the Saudi, they will pay America? The Saudi, they will pay the politician. Instead of paying America to protect Saudi Arabia billions of dollars, it's enough to pay the politician $50 million, and he will be so grateful and so happy, and he will be like our puppy. Very smart of them. When Bill Clinton, he went in war in Serbia, and maybe most of you forgot about it, and he killed more than 10,000 Christians. Did you ask yourself why Bill Clinton, he went there? Somebody might say to you, he is defending human rights. Let me ask you a question. In the same time, there was a war in Rwanda. Maybe most of you forgot about it. And more than 600,000 people slaughtered alive by cutting their throat or by burning them. And USA, Bill Clinton, did not send one soldier to Rwanda, where there's two tribes are slaughtering each other, the Tutsi and the Hutsi, whatever their name. The Hutu, the Tutsi, I don't know the name of the tribes. Because simply those are African poor people. Who care? Let them kill each other. But in Serbia, the Saudi, they invested a lot of money. They said to Clinton, go to war, man, we will pay you. And you will notice the Saudi didn't send their army to fight in Serbia. They sent us. We are the army to hire. We are like the missionaries, mercenaries who we are the pirate. We are the gang. Whoever want to have a war with somebody, he called Clinton, he pay her a couple of millions of dollars, and then the Clinton, she will use the most powerful army in this earth to destroy that nation just because somebody paid her money. This is the truth. And now Trump, he's saying, you know what, we will not do that. And that is the reason you see a lot of chaos happening, because the Saudi are terrified. The Arab are terrified. This is something new they never saw before in USA. All the president before, Democrat or Republican, they are puppet for the Arab Muslims. This guy, he don't want to be such a thing like this. And this is why they are pumping a lot of money, trying to find a way, a solution, how we can get rid of him. Nobody was expecting that. We invested all those years in those big politicians, so whoever win, he will be in our pocket. George Bush, he won, who cares? He is in our pocket. It doesn't matter who won. We can buy them, we know. But this guy, he cannot be bought. He do not need your billions. He have them already. He do not need a fancy airplane. He have it already. He do not need a palace. He have money already. How we can buy him? And this guy, I assure you, he will do everything he can to prove to you that he is a man of his promises. In 4 years from now, all of you, you will be asking yourself, where are the people who are like Trump, not like long time ago, did not show up? Why America waited until now to find someone like Trump? Because simply we have a machine who control the business of politician. Republican and Democrat, both of them, they are two faces of one coin, controlled by the Arab Muslims, controlled by the corporations. And this guy was not expected. When he was going for election, people, they were laughing at him, and nobody expected him to be even to pass the first term of election. And even when he won, none of us believe he will win. Even though myself, I went it and he voted, but I was saying to myself, based on what I hear from the media, this guy, he is going to lose, big deal. So I did not put too much hope, but I did voted for him because I have to do my duty. And I believe they wanted us to give up so we don't go and vote so he will lose. But thanks God, people, they the same as I did, even though they don't have too much hope that he will make it, still they went and they did vote, and here we go, the miracle happened. Trump is out of the box. He's out of the box and everything. He say things which nobody say. He is not afraid to say his mind, to speak his words, to quote his quote, to quote someone else. He say things, it doesn't matter if you like it or not. He say what he believe. And that made me really want this man to win. Always you should fear the one who say things everybody like to hear. The politically correct one is the one to fear, because you do not know what is inside them. You do not know what they believe in. They say only what you like to hear. And this guy is not the same. So you want to go against Trump? Go against Trump. But in 4 years from now, you will see that Trump, in the coming election, he is not only going to win the election, he is going to destroy whoever the Democrat, they will put him in front of him in the stage. This year, he won with the 306 elect. Imagine, 306. He need only 270, 71. He got 306. That's a lot more than what he need, even with all the things they said bad about him. So what do you think about 4 years from now? If he won all the chairs, I will not be surprised. For sure, except California and New York and Illinois. And actually, you never know. He might be able to make even those who live in California and Illinois and New York vote for him when they see the huge difference is going to happen to this country. You don't know him until you try him, and you do not know the difference until you see other options. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I used to see the street in front of my house very big and very wide, but because I did not know better, I was a kid playing in the street around my home, and I think this is the widest street, and you know, this is the, but when you go around and you start exploring far from your home, you notice that your street is not the biggest. But as long as you do not have anything different, anything different, how you will know? And those Americans, they did not see any different. President after president, all is the same, all is corrupt, all they are working for their own glory. Nobody is working for America. All they buy us and they sell us, and they remember you only when there's election. And what they say in the election is not what they do after the election. Now let us see what Trump will do. Let us give him 100 day after the election, and you will see what will happen. Just 100 day. I'm not going to wait for 4 years. This guy, he will change a lot of things in the first 100 days, not in 4 years. Already he is saying things very smart. Like I saw the interview with him today where they ask him, what do you would do in Syria? Don't you want to take Assad? He said, why you want to take Assad? Okay, here we go. Obama and Hillary, they took Al-Qaddafi. What we did? Don't you learn? Very smart. Why you want to take Assad? What the problem? Is our job as American to take any president we don't like? What about we start from Russia then? They don't like Putin. Let us have a war. Let us have third war with Russia and start bombing nukes and destroy this earth. We don't like Putin. What about we start nuking North Korea? We don't like the president there. What about we start attacking China? We don't like their government. We don't like their system. We don't like their president. Very stupid. Or maybe because that guy is little guy and we can beat him and spank him. You see the logic? You see the hypocrisy? Are you going to take him just because you don't like him, or because that will have a benefit for America? That will not benefit us. That will make ISIS and Al-Qaeda take over. So the Saudi, they want America, they want Obama to take off the Assad, and they made him sponsor them, and the Saudi sponsored the terrorist for the last 5 years, hoping that this guy will collapse. He did not. And actually, from the first day, I told many people who I know, the Arab people, you know, he will not collapse for a very simple reason. This war turned to be a religious war between the Shia and the Sunni, and all the Shia in the world, they will sponsor this guy, and there is no way they will let him go down, and they will send fighters the same as the Sunni send fighters. And now what we see, Sunni from around the earth send fighters, and Shia from around the world send fighters. The Sunni, they thought because they are sponsored by Obama and the gang of Obama and the Saudi and the Qatari and all the money they have, they will be able to make it. But the fact is not true. And if you look at the weapon the terrorists they have, let me show you this video here. Look at this video. Tens of thousands of fighters, terrorists, those are terrorists, in the street with tanks and heavy duty weapon, and USA cannot see them. I mean, USA, who can read a license plate in the street in any country in the world, they cannot see this. You see, they are going out in the street in the middle of the day, not at night, to cover themselves. Obviously Obama, he don't want to target them. Imagine how amazing it is going to be if USA attack those terrorists and tens of thousands of them, they are next to each other. That would be amazing. You can kill 10,000, or maybe they are 20,000 in half hour. They did not, and they would not do that. They will not do that. They are sponsoring them. And let us see if they can do that when Trump he became a president. Let us see how long ISIS will live after Trump is going to be the president. Obama administration just yesterday they announced that Al-Fatah, Jabhat Fath al-Sham, which is Al-Qaeda, is a terrorist group. They waited 5 years to announce it as terrorist group. Let me tell you why. Because they said to themselves, Trump, he will be here next month. That's it. We have 40 days from now, or 60 days. We better fix our problem, and we have to put it under the terrorist group. Otherwise, Trump is going to expose us. 5 years, and those guys, they say day and night, we are Al-Qaeda, we are Al-Qaeda, we are Al-Qaeda, and then we are sponsoring them. They praise Osama bin Laden day and night, and they are not ashamed of it. And USA, imagine, they sponsor them. And liberals don't go in the street to strike against Obama, arming those who kill gays, who kill lesbian, who kill the one who say his mind, who kill the one who say I am an atheist. They don't complain. They have no problem with it. But if Trump he armed them, you will see what the liberals will do. They will go so crazy. This is how much hypocrite those people are. And we should be aware of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is the biggest disease in America we are facing. I don't want to keep you longer than this. Just I wanted to share with you my thought about what's happening right now. And all the governments who they are sponsored by Muslim terrorist groups, they are now shaking and terrified because Obama is leaving and Trump is coming. This is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, the one who used to make fun of Trump. And later we will find even the Prince Walid. They are kissing the shoes of Trump already. His Highness the Crown Prince give the great greeting to Donald Trump because he won the election in USA. That's amazing. Just 2 weeks ago they were making fun of him. And they always used to insult Obama and make fun of him. And when Obama, and this is the Al-Walid, the one who owns Citibank, the one who called Trump a disgrace for mankind. Look what he said. Now he is kissing the shoes of Trump. President-elect. Do you remember the tweet I just showed you today, where he called him, you are disgrace for mankind, you are disgrace for America? President-elect Donald Trump. Whatever the past differences, America has spoken. What? Best wishes? So he is not the most disgusting now? Yeah, it's time to kiss his shoes. He is the king. He is the king. He is the real king, not the king of Saudi Arabia. The king of Saudi Arabia is not even in the size of a cup of tea for the Donald Trump, the king of USA. They are bowing down, paying respect to the king before the sorrow is coming. Before the king, who they made him angry before he is in charge. Otherwise, he will wipe them out of the earth. They are like a kitty cat coming and wiping her skin and her fur and your shoes, asking for your mercy. Where is the prince, the aggressive prince who were making fun of Trump, who is saying I bail you out, who is saying you are disgrace? Suddenly he is happy for Trump, and he said forget about the past, Mr. President-elect. That's what happened when you have a strong man. When you have Obama, imagine guys, they used to make fun even of his color and nobody complained. You remember when George Bush, he have the minister, what her name, Condoleezza Rice, and she's black. So in every Islamic Arabic TV, when they speak about America, they say her news is the same as the color of her face. This is how racist they are. They hate black people. It's not a secret. They hate black people. Imagine they say in a public government TV, her face, her news is the same as the color of her face. And nobody complained. And George Bush did not say I want to cut relationship with you because you're insulting my minister, because he is their employee, and same as Obama. Everybody is for sale. This is why George Bush, even in this election, he did not even vote for Trump. You see, I used to think of George Bush family highly. I said those are good people, they are religious, but the fact all is the same, is garbage. Trump, he broke every rule of corruption, and they are terrified because they have no idea how they can solve the problem with this guy who is coming with things they never thought of, they never dreamed of, and it's terrifying for them. The president of France, the prime minister of England, the Queen of England, most of Europe is under the control and the influence of the Muslim money. It's not a secret. France, if you go right now, search in France, the investment of Qatar in France, you will see that almost every park in France is owned by the Prince of Qatar. All the biggest hotels, even stadiums, even sport teams in France, in Spain, in Italy, in England, it's owned by the Arab. This is why you see Israel influence in the West is almost dead, because money. The president, the ex-president of France, he won the election by the money of Al-Qaddafi. Imagine, Al-Qaddafi. This is the truth. Go and search right now. They own Europe, and they are trying to own USA. And if they can own USA, they can own the whole world. You know, sometimes you ask yourself, why those Muslims, they are investing too much money in the West, not in their own Islamic countries? What about taking $600 billion Saudi Arabia have in this country and invest in Muslim countries? This is the logic. Those are fanatic, crazy Muslims about their religion. They who hate us, they consider us infidels, they consider us filthy, and we are enemies. But yet the money is invested here because simply they are hoping they can control us by their money. They will not invest their money in Somalia. They will not invest their money in Egypt. Egypt is bankrupt. Egypt is suffering. There's 90 million Egyptians. They are living as no life. They hardly can afford to buy a piece of bread for their food. But the Saudi are not investing their money there. 95% of their money is in the West, and less than 5% it is in Saudi Arabia. Imagine. So I'm glad that President Trump is in charge, and he will fix all this garbage. He will clean the house. It's time for a clean, my friend. It's time for a cleaning. We have too much garbage, and it's going to be very rough way for him to clean it. It's not going to be easy. Imagine you have your counter, you will not clean it for 10 years or 20 years or 50 years. Imagine how hard it is to take all the dirt you have there. This is exactly what Trump is going to face when he take over. It's going to be a very hard mission, and I assure you that Republican and Democrat, they will be against him when he try to do the cleaning. They will put in front of him every obstacle they can in order to stop him. This is why I say it's going to be very hard, even though we have right now the majority in the House and in the Senate and the Congress. But still, you will see how many Republicans they will start and they will try to stop Donald Trump for his plan to clean the house, because the majority are corrupt from both parties. And this guy, I'm glad that there is some good guys around him, like Giuliani, amazing guy. You know, those are ones, you know, we can say they can do a lot of great work. So let us pray and let us work and help him. And those who they are complaining about him today, trust me, tomorrow you will be sorry. You will be kissing his shoes, ask him to be elected forever, if you can. Time will come, and everyone who opposed Trump, he will say, I am sorry for what I said about this guy. I misunderstood him, I was wrong about him, and I was foolish. He is the man who we need. And I hope we will have many like Trump in the future who they can say things as it is and they will not be politically correct. I was so happy today to see him and to see the head of the staff in the White House, or the coming White House staff, saying clearly that Trump, he is going to stand against the Islamic terrorism. That is a word we did not hear it for 8 years, and nobody dared to say it in the White House, because the biggest terrorist who armed the terrorist, Obama, he forbade people from saying the truth, that we are fighting Islamic terrorists, not terrorists. We are fighting Islamic terrorism, not just terrorism. They don't want you to say the truth. They don't want you to say, to name the enemy. A terrorist, it can be anyone, but we know that who they are. We know that they are Islamic terrorists. So I'm glad, I'm so happy that Trump is the winner. And all those who say they want to leave the country if Trump he won, please, what are you waiting for? Leave. And I assure you that those who they are trying to jump over the wall, they will go in number a lot lower, because now they are saying, oh, Trump he took over, he will send us back home. The number will drop. And look what Obama just today he did. He signed an agreement with the Australian government to take about 1,000 refugees who Australia refused them to enter the country because they are security hazard, to take them to USA. You believe it? Other country they refused them because of security problem. Obama he take them. He's doing his best before he leave to bring as many as he can from the Muslims, and this is the fact. Until now, this is just today, you can check it in the news. The Australian government, they refuse to let those people enter. Ask yourself why Obama he jump and say I will take them. Why is that? Don't we have enough problems? Don't we? Shouldn't he be busy about what happened, how we can fix it? His party is collapsing, his dreams is gone, but yet he is entered the last day. He want to bring more and more Muslims to America. I will not be surprised if the coming 60 days Obama bring 30, 40, 50,000 Muslims before he leave. It's a shame. I want to say thank you for listening. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave your comment, and if you like what we do, please subscribe to our video page or to our Facebook. And if you suggest any topic you like me to talk about, if I find it possible or it is reasonable to talk about, I will be happy to do so. Until we see you again, I say may the Lord bless you and bless every country who choose to live the life which is a real life with the Lord. The more we stay away from the truth, the more we are corrupt and the more we will suffer. And this is why America was suffering badly, because we are getting far and far and far. Abortion and everything wrong is approved, and everything is right is disapproved. The one who lie more is the good guy, and the one who say the truth as it is, he is a racist. The one who say what he believe in is a bad person, and the one who say what he don't believe in is the good guy. They want you to say that it's okay to be a criminal, but if you say it's not okay to be a criminal, you're a bad person. Again, I'm so happy And I'm so glad that we have a Trump, and he need our prayer and need our support, and we will do the best we can to sponsor and to support this man so he cannot be alone. And being part of the media is a way to sponsor Trump, because they are flooding the media by their false arguments and their false statements about him, like he's a racist. What is the racism of him? I don't see it. He's an Islamophobia. This is not phobia, this is fact. Terrorists are coming from Muslims, they are not coming from the moon. That is not a phobia, you idiot. Thank you for listening. Christ is Lord and Islam is false. I mean to that. And see you soon. Bye bye.